Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome to the channel. Just really quickly, as always, if you want to go ahead and jump into chat, let me know you're here and make sure you can hear everything. It sounded pretty good to me when I was testing everything out earlier. All right. Well, I believe everything is good, so we are going to go ahead. I know I'm starting pretty well right away at 2 o'clock. I did start the stream up a little early so that anybody could jump in as they wanted. And we are going to go ahead and wanted to let you guys know, first of all, I did double check. I actually, I checked this room out. So for those of you that were with us kind of at the end of the Christmas Eve, we'll jump back in here really quickly because I wanted to point something out that might help us if we decide to do some more community rooms in the future. I don't know if Dan happens to be on. I know he was on. He actually had a right idea. So we are going to... going to show you really quickly. I didn't have... I couldn't find any clues necessarily. So I did find a video on this because I was really stumped. And I think there was some stuff that was kind of missed. Not through fault of our own, but maybe because of the fact that... There we go. We had gotten that far. And then this happened. And we were able to get this powered on. And we entered the code of 2589. And we opened the tools and we opened the food. And then if you take the 2589 back off... Actually, I think I need the 5. And then you use the admin code that we'd found here, admin, which kind of works out to 1, 3, 7, 6, and 5. I don't think they have to be in order, though, to be honest. All right, and then we see the code for the door. This was as far as we had gotten. So, part of what we got stuck on, this guy says that he's a container. Also, in the tools chest, this says that it's a key. Based on the video that I found, and again, I kind of wanted to do this because I thought maybe we would be interested in doing additional community rooms in the future, because so far everybody seems to be enjoying the escape rooms. Those things are actually not necessary at all. I don't think. So I will show you really quickly kind of what I saw on the video. Whoops. So Dan was on the other day and he was actually partially right. He mentioned trying to use the mirror to deflect the beams. We had not tried the tray because the tray, if you can see at the top, it does not say that it's a key. It doesn't say it's a container. It doesn't say that it's a clue. But it is actually used to deflect the beam. And then you use the mirror over here, which apparently was the one place I had mentioned at one point. I was like, you can't put the mirror down and sit it upright anymore. Apparently you can here. Probably the indication's supposed to be the fact that there's a hairbrush and some eyeglasses and stuff here. And then this, of course, is what's actually... It melts through the lock. And then we flip the power switch, which turns off the lasers. And then, Dan did mention this as well, trying to use the crowbar to pry some of the other things. That pops that open. Then we use the code AH and F, which gets us out the door. That is, unfortunately, it's not the only room. There's another room here, which has a key. And you can see the power level's completely off. I don't remember if we had to use that other key or not. So we have to flip these things to where they're green because it gives it power. Okay. And that brings up this little box. Oh, that's right. I do need the key. And that is the real-life version of the rocket that we saw in the other room. And so to be able to get to the launch key, you have to be able to enter these codes. So basically what we want to do, you see that we have to go back through. So this first line here, I think, is related to those over there. So we want green in position 2, 5, and 7. 2, 5, and 7 is green. Everything else needs to be red. 2, 5, and 7 are still green. Yes, that matches the top. And then these other two are related to these things. So we need the last one to have red in 2 and green in 5. And it has something to do with pressing these buttons. Let me get the right... There. That one's correct now as far as that goes. And this one, you needed to have green in the very end, but 2 needs to be blank. That was not what I wanted to do. I think this is what I want. Shoot. This takes some finesse. Shoot. Oh, it was the opposite way. I wanted the red in number 2. Okay, that's fine. Goodness gracious. Okay, I think... No, wait, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the code for the last one. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so it was. We want 2 to be blank. Is that correct? One, so red, green, red, red, green, red, green. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, no, you're right. This gives us, we have to pick a target now. So I don't know if you guys remember. And like I said, the reason I wanted to make sure to point this out is because apparently in some of these community rooms, I don't know that some of the stuff is labeled properly. Like this pan, which I can't even pick up anymore. The crowbar. You can see the crowbar is not labeled as anything that we're supposed to use. And like I said, by contrast, we've spent so much time focusing on this robot and the wrench. So basically, we are here. You can see that little island that sticks down there. What we're doing here in order to escape this place is that we are... we're going to blow ourselves up. We're going to send the rocket out and bring it right back down on top of ourselves. I guess that's the way you get out of here. So we need to lock our new target in, which is going to be... This thing is moving kind of counterintuitive to where I want it to move. That's too far. Okay, I think that's roughly on the island. We'll see if it works. We need to lock in the new target. Then it opens this, and then we use the key, and then we start it, and the rocket will launch. Should, anyway. Oh, we had to push the button. So assuming we did it correctly, the rocket's going to come back down into that same chamber and kind of like look like it's blowing up. Oh, there it is. So that is how you get out of this room. So like I said, we are going to go ahead and jump into Adrift in space here. I just wanted to make sure that you guys had a chance to kind of see that if we decide to do any of those again, that maybe what we will try to do is just try to work with everything and not assume that the designations on the tops of everything are correct. Okay. All right. So we are going to jump into Adrift in space. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here. This is authorized personnel only. Here's the wrench, and this is kind of what I wondered. So this thing is considered a key for the developers, so I'm wondering if that's why it's automatically a key just for the people that are, you know, creating the levels. Maybe that toy robot is always a container. Okay, we might pause here for just a second because somebody was just telling me that they sent a message through, and I'm not seeing it. Just one second, guys. I want to make sure that I can... I want to make sure I can see your messages when they come in. I'm not sure what's going on, why they're not showing today. as compared to every other day. Second, guys, I want to make sure that I can... Okay, there we go. I can see it now. It's not exactly normal, but anyways, let's hop back in here. So I do see now, I see Steph, I see Dan. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. All right, so books, I'll grab them, but they don't look like they're probably anything important. The dumbbells are up on the roof. Here's another tool. A trophy. A battery. That's important. Hey, give me that back. A rocket. Another dumbbell. Another dumbbell. Here's a pillow. I don't think we probably need these things, but... All right, so here is a token, first of all. Does this require a battery? No. It's hard, it is hard to see in here, I will say. So there's a token. Projector. Oh. It's pictures of their puppy. Okay, here's a trophy that is a clue, I think. It says 2236 on it. So that's apparently the year that I graduated. Hey, Lizard. Welcome to the stream. We have... Okay, that's the trash can. Yeah, the floaty stuff is, what does that say? Emergency activation protocol, protocol A23D. To restore power, use the emergency compartment marked with the power symbol. The power diverting system uses a dial that delivers power at its endpoints. Depending on your situation, the following needs to be connected: fire, D subsystem; flood, E subsystem; loss of gravity, F. Okay, I think we need the F subsystem right now. I mean, maybe we need all of them, but at the same time, subsystems A, B, and C need to be connected. They provide power to the rest of the system. Pull the lever to activate the system. If everything was set up correctly, the power and the desired systems will activate in 5 seconds. Okay, so let's... So this is a lock of some sort. I can't quite see what it is. And this is the same type of lock. Got some mugs. Put the mugs in the garbage can. Put the pillows in the garbage can, the dumbbells, all this stuff that is just... Oh, the rocket is a clue. Did we look at the rocket? The book symbol indicates this item is a clue. All right, so other than Zen 7, we don't know anything about it then. The trophy doesn't appear to be anything, but at least this way this stuff's not floating in front of my face. The tool seems to be unimportant. The dumbbell. Several books. Okay, we'll keep the rest of the stuff for now. All right, what is this? Power. Let's take the bolts off. Uh-oh. All right, let's... Okay, so that would probably be related to this. So it says we have to have subsystems A, B, and C connected to provide power, and then I think we need F turned on. But how do we do that? How do we spin these? Okay, these only really A, B... Ah. Well, that is B, C, D, and F. I think we definitely want F. I think it's this one. So we've now got A, B, C, and F. Oh! Geronimo. I didn't even break the cup this time. All right, console login. Can we now use these? Oh, we couldn't use them before because it was just because there was no power. A picture. Love you to the moon and back. Another battery. All right, console login. Hello, Captain. Yes, Lizard, you can take the things back out of the trash can. If you hop back into it, you can select back out of them. I wanted to make sure of that before we had done that in a an earlier episode. Really? Thor, Odin, and Loki are in here? All right, security check. You know, let's look at this other tablet I picked up. Actually, let's put that one in the garbage can. And this was 2236, but we don't have information for that yet. Okay. All right, in the case of door malfunction, the ship is equipped with an emergency door mechanism, EDM. It's located left of the door. Each room contains a special tool to open it. The mechanism is the following states. Red, EDM sensor malfunction override required. Please see attachment A. Orange, EDM is active but requires more power supply by using batteries. Well, this is red. All right, let's look at this rest of this then. Green indicates the doors can now be unlocked. Attachment A, the PC can be used to activate the override in the room control software. You are required to press door icon 5 times and the protocol will activate. Oh, goodness. Whoops. I don't think I've got... Okay, well, I've got the trophy. It has a star on the top of it. Doesn't really look like this, though. So I don't... Do we have enough information for that yet? Oh, there's compartments. Speaking of... I pushed his power button and he turned on. Now what happens? Okay, that was a gross battery. Let's put a new one in. Do you suppose I need to put both in? This one doesn't look bad. I guess let's put the other one in. If I can actually use the right controls. Now. Oh, he's happy now. Finally. Okay, he said hello, by the way. I don't know if you heard that. Hello. I don't know what good this does, but... Toolbox. Hey. Tools. A sheet. Another sheet. Here's another trophy. Orbital Racing Second. That looks far more like the other one. Briefcase. What was this? Is that a harmonica? Interesting. Where did that tool case go? Do I need a pen or a pair of glasses? I don't think so. The pen doesn't seem to be functional, nor... Here, let's just lay that stuff there. All right, so now I've got this. Like I said, so we've got the spaceship and we've got that trophy, which seem to be part of our lock. All right, now we just need to find... Let's put that down again. So I kind of thought, and when we were playing with this before, that this was a button. I don't think it's a button. At least I'm clicking on it anyway, and it's not doing anything. So we'll just sit you there for the moment. And I'm guessing it's, like I said, that its batteries were dead. So we'll sit those there as well. And then for the toolbox, we've gotten everything out of that. I'm just trying to clean out my inventory. It got a little full there while I was just kind of grabbing everything. We've kind of already used the wrench. If we need it, we know where it is. All right, so I still have this. Doesn't really match, does it? I'm assuming we need the code for... Yeah, that robot looks familiar. I see that. I'm guessing we still need the 2236 for that. I've got a screwdriver. I've got a... What is this? A tool that's a key. Okay, so one's a square and one's a triangle. It's just a bunch of clothes, I think. Or, yeah, there's some clothes and some sheets. There's a piece of glass. Where did that come from? Wonder what broke there. I think we're flying by the sun. Actually, no, that's probably not the sun. It'd be much brighter than that. Hey, wait, why is this off? Odd. And the headphones don't appear to be anything. Okay, this is something about... Oh, that matches this. Whoa. Activate emergency protocol. It's getting real, folks. We're activating emergency protocol. EDM sensor malfunction required, I think, is what this is. Please see attachment A. Do we have an attachment A? Oh, attachment A is just this. PC can be used to activate the software override in the room control software. You have to press the door icon 5 times. Well, we have to be able to get into that first. Oh, this one is not a key. So let's put this one down. So this is really the only other thing. All right, is there anything in here that you guys would think would indicate... Oh, the puppy's name is Odin. Yeah, let's try that. You're right, I even had seen that because I was thinking like Odie like in Garfield. Oh, hey, there we go. Good job, Lizard. Messages. Dear Stargazer Operator, we at the Edgewood Starship Corporation would like to welcome you to this new ship design, Revision 23. We've redesigned everything from the ground up. The living quarters are now 23% bigger. While the ship's frame has improved structural integrity, the clicky metal sound is also gone. Oh, well, that's a good thing then. In the unlikely case that a disaster would strike, the ship is equipped with multiple levels of redundant and manually operatable systems. Eric Edgewood, CEO. That's a great photo. Okay. It says I have to push the door. Is this the door? Okay, it said I had to push it 5 times to activate the emergency protocol. Now, it turned orange up here. I don't know if you saw that or not. Alternative power sources required. Oh, is that where I need the batteries for? And it said about, it's active but requires more power supplied by using batteries. So there was one that was bad. So apparently we were not supposed to put the the batteries in the robot. He was just considered a container to get batteries out of. Very nice. By the way, I had left on our red and green skin tone and hair along with the Santa hat. Looks super weird with this outfit. All right. We didn't get the achievement, unfortunately. We did go through that pretty quickly, though. So let's hop into our next part of the room. In just 1 second. Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm still trying to figure out why the chat wasn't functioning. It's not functioning in my streaming software. I had to pull up an actual copy of the YouTube stream just to be able to see you guys' chats. So that's all right. It'll be fine. All right, so next episode. Hallway accident. Oh gosh, this is dreadful. This is a drone, which is a key. There's a gas container. This looks like a problem. Here's a key card. A damaged key card. Captain Ross Drake. Oh, did we just miss it, Steph? How long did we spend? By the way, can you guys hear the game audio? It looks like maybe that might have gotten turned off somehow. I apologize for that. What is this? There's a red panel and a blue panel. I can't see. This is very... 15 minutes, 2 seconds? Seriously? Yeah, I need to be able to turn that steam off. That's kind of obnoxious. Drone recipe. Tokens have to be less than or equal to 2. Insert key card. Well, I can put it in, but they said it's damaged. Okay. Can I still use it that way? Oh, here's a key card. Are you undamaged? You are also damaged. This is the backup key card. It seems inadvisable to keep them in the same location. Which one was which? Okay, so this one is the backup key card. Okay, so they both give me different information. This says insert metal. Do I have metal here, like that's in a nice sheet like that? Ah, we do, and it's a key. All right, do you suppose... All right. That doesn't... Oh, that wasn't the metal piece I thought it was. This big metal rod. Thought maybe it was something that was supposed to be used to kind of join the pipes together. Turn off the red. Did I do that already, Dan? I'm sorry. I'm having problems, like I said, trying to keep up with the chats, and it's a little bit different today. Yeah, that just turns off power to this, it looks like, so at least it stops sparking on my feet. Alright, insert metal. I mean, we can do that. Well, maybe we can't. I think we've got to do... Oh, is that what you're talking about? Turn off the red. Yeah, that probably makes sense, doesn't it? Maybe that's not off. Weirdly, it was the blue. Okay, well, we at least can see this now. Okay, this has no power. How do we give you power? What does the red one do, speaking of which? Something was chirping over here when I did that. Alright, let's see what... This says read only. They both say read only, so it's just telling you what numbers. Oh, so this column adds up to 2. This one adds up to 1, because I think when we put the... Yeah, this is 1, this is 0, and this is 1. Gosh, you need to be able to read them, like, side by side. Alright, so this equals 2. Try the little metal on the power cables. Oh, let me try that. Doesn't seem to go on those. Doesn't seem to go there. It seems to me like we're trying to make some sort of something here, because it wants me to insert metal. Like it's some sort of... Well, it even says it's a metal replicator. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is kind of the next key piece here, is trying to figure this out. I think? Alright. So this is 2, this is 1. Can I do anything with this when it's not... I can't. How about the door with the green fingerprint scan? Hey, that's helpful. The funny thing is, you know, I did look at that at the beginning. I assumed that was the door we came from. Silly me. Never assume. Oh, hey, these look important. I mean, I'm not sure why I've got 3 of them. Or what else is in here? Panel removal tool. Oh god, that sounds fun. Alright, what are you? Replicator instructions. Metal synthesizer is a replicator capable of turning scrap metal into working parts. The source material needs to be pure metal, 99%, and small enough to fit into the chute opening. Alright, so... Oh, look, it tells us how to use those little code things. Producing objects, you can configure 3 instruction slots. Each slot consists of 2 parts. Fill type full, empty, or checkered. Fill with solid metal, fill with porous metal, fill the first cell with solid metal, the second with porous. Ooh, this one's very, very techy. What is this? The read-write key card. Very nice. Gas containers we don't seem to need. So we need to write the key on here. Whoops. Okay, so 0, 1, 1. Okay, that's all the information that really has that we can directly enter. We got 1 and 0. Now. So this column, I'm pretty sure, I'm sorry, this row, it totals 1. So this has to be a 0. This row totals 2. So this has to be a 1. This totals 2, and this totals 2. Hey. Okay. Okay, so that's just the card programmer. So do we need this to... Oh, this needs power. So where would I use these fancy metal panel pulling handles? Is it to pull some of this debris away? Maybe their purpose will be a little more clear later. Alright, how do we give you power? How do we fix this thing? How do we do a lot of things? Alright, here's our drone, which says it's a key. It seems to be missing... Do you go in here? No. Do you go in here? No. Might be what we're trying to make. I found a token. Laser. Spotlight. Hey. That seems to work pretty well, Lizard. I hadn't looked under my feet. Wonder why I needed 2 of them. Obviously that one looks like it needs one of those little things, but I want to make sure it's not the only one. See, this one's missing 1 too. This is probably going to be a power routing thing, huh? Okay, so do we need... did I just shock myself? Generally isn't advisable to, play with power when it's turned on. Hey! Insert metal. Alright, so what are we making? A thruster. Is this for on the drone? Like, I'm assuming we're just supposed to use this to create the metal thing, but I'm not quite entirely sure I understood the instructions. So you put different types of metal in, but we only have so many metal pieces, you know? Let's get rid of these key cards. Let's just sit them in here. So I can put in... Well, sort of. Does that actually go in there? Oh, hey, look. Okay, so... Okay, does anybody understand this? Alright, let's look at this again. You can configure 3 instruction slots. Each slot consists of 2 parts. Count how many times to run the instruction, 0 to 9. Enter instructions. Okay. Oh. Does anybody yet see what's happening here? Because I thought I understood it, but now I'm kind of lost on it. So I told it to put in 2 blank squares. What happens if you do this? What happens if you do this? These go higher than... I just assumed it was only goes to 3. So these are going to make different patterns depending on which number I pick? I'm telling it to count 6 times and it's alternating? Is that what's happening? Change the first one to a solid, the second to a hash. So if I just tell this to go 9 times... Actually, wait. If I tell this to go 4 times, and then I tell this to go empty 1 time, and then I tell it to go solid 4 more times, and the reason is because I'm looking at this one. Okay, that is how it works. Did you see that? Did that make sense to you? We have to do the other one, so it'll make sense here in a minute. So, oh, we gotta put metal in. 6 is metal. That might have been the wrong kind of metal. So it's going to... Let's just clear everything. So if I run this... I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright, now... This one's slightly more complicated, however. So we want it to count through 9 times. So if I have this count 3, what does this do? How am I going to have it alternate? First one empty, then 8 hash. Okay, let's try that. That's right, they do alternate that way, don't they? I forgot about the hash one. There we go. And a token. Thank you. Okay, I imagine these things go onto our drone. Okay. Where does the other piece go? Here? Sounds like there's a helicopter outside all of a sudden. I imagine we've got to get back behind here? Alright, what do we do with this now? Can't really do anything. Oh, well. Okay, let's laser. Let's rotate. Oh, look at that. I think I need a drone like this in my life. Very nice. We only got 2 tokens. And no achievements, sadly. That was a fun one, though. Very unique. That definitely challenged our collective IQ. I'd mentioned that in when we were doing Edgewood Mansion. Our collective IQ is off the charts. All right, let's hop into the next one. Oh, wow. So this is a clue. Helium is a clue. What do we want to create? Coolant or crystal? We don't want to create anything yet, I don't think. Is this my Roomba? It's a clue, but I don't know what it's a clue for yet. Okay, we're not going to combine chemicals yet. I feel like I need to have far more science experience for this. Okay, so there's a bunch of vials in there. They say antibiotics, by the way. If you pick them up, I think they all say the same thing. They're injectable antibiotics. Even though they're different colors, I think they say the same thing. That looks important. Let's get over there. Let's check our tablet. Medical log 4. Inorganic biology. I have officially figured it out. You can make self-replicating artificial organisms using the following. I don't remember what the so O is oxygen, H is helium. Is that silicone? I made 3 molecules, and they have a special symmetry. To them. It's beautiful. I had to 3D print them. They're very similar, so you need to be observant to find the differences. There are 3 of them, 1 for each atom. So I suspect that has something to do with this. Because they were the same colors. I agree with you, Lizard. Chemistry's not really my thing either. Okay, we can wash our hands. So, does this have to do with this? Whoa, that does not pin properly. Let's get rid of that. So there's 3 red, 2 blue, 4 white. 3 red, 4 white, and 2 blue. Maybe not. Another tablet? Good grief. I don't know what all that means. Everybody just remember that we've got 1 through 9 alphas. Zinc. A soda can. Some flasks. Wait, is this a... Okay, no, that was... Metal recycling. We have metal again? More soda cans. A small aluminum piece we need. Nothing else in here, right? And then you put coolant in there. So we create the coolant here. Insufficient levels of helium detected. Well, I mean, I can put helium in. I think that's what this is. Oh, good grief. So is that what this is? I didn't think so. Didn't they say this is... This is inorganic biology. This is definitely not... Oh, jeez. By the way, guys, I did notice that there's a couple things going on in chat that links keep getting posted in there. Please don't click on those. Oh, coolant. Okay, how do we do this? I'm not sure what happens when you... So to make the coolant... Oh, here we go. Anybody want a donut? Hey, more molecules. And a token. And this looks weird. There's a material slot. Right number 1, bottom right. So every time I click on another one, it unclicks the first one. So... I'm assuming we have to get this pattern into here somehow, but I'm not quite sure how to do it. Need to draw symbols. Oh, hey, that makes sense. Oh, so I've only got... Okay, let's take that back out of... I don't want you in there anymore. Clear. So, this one, I wanted here. I think I determined that already. And then here. You know, let's... Yeah. Good call, Dan. It says 2 peaks, and then I need this here, I think. Does this go here now? I think? Oh, Dan, you're gonna have to check me on this one. It's because it has two peaks and then it kind of comes around in like a backwards half circle. This has 3 peaks. So that's the third one. And then it needs to kind of go up in... Whoa! That one replaces that. Oh, this one. Where? Oh, here it is. Coolant. Okay. Oh, now I gotta make crystal. Insufficient levels of nitrogen and sodium aluminate. Okay, you get out of there. This is the sodium. I don't have the other thing yet. So, is this where we have to craft something? What is this? Oh, these are my aluminum pieces. Can't use those there, though. Are all of these molecules the same? Let's try to put them down. I don't think they are. No, that one's got 3 red. Let's just put them down for now so I've got a little less stuff in my inventory. Okay, what are we making here? Let's combine... What do we combine? This and this and this. I don't have this one. Did we figure out how to get into this room yet? I need to be in here. I need those. Oh. Door malfunction, fix energy core. It will not take a donut, in case you're curious. So do I need the total of these? I didn't realize there was more of these. So, no, there's 11 white dots, so we wouldn't use an 11 down here. Carbon plus oxygen equals carbon monoxide. Aluminum plus sodium hydroxide equals sodium aluminate. So what is the SI? Goodness gracious, this is way too much science class. I'm a math geek, guys. I don't know what to tell you. SI is 14. I don't know if that's actually sodium aluminate. I don't know. And this says it's a clue. This is totally a Roomba, by the way. IoT 2203, that's funny. IoT is the acronym for Internet of Things. Zinc. Did I need zinc for something? Can I combine? You can only put 1 canister in there. There's a metal slot, though. Can I put a soda can in there? I doubt it, but... Sodium hydroxide I put in the machine. I have sodium hydroxide in here, but you can't create the crystal. Or do you mean in this one? Is science your thing, Dan? Because it's not mine. That's why I was excited to do Omega Corporation, because it's more techy. Incompatible elements. So I need Si as silicone. Well, I got sulfur, I got zinc, I got helium. And that's what I've got access to at the moment. And this still bothers me. I want to get in here. Ship log 7. Due to lack of storage space, we've decided to recycle any aluminum waste on the ship to produce sodium aluminate. Even soda cans can help. It's simple to make. Will, Chief Engineer. I was hoping that would open the door, but I think this probably opens the door. Aluminum plus sodium hydroxide. I didn't have sodium hydroxide. Did I? Oh, this was sodium hydroxide. Is that what you were talking about, Dan? I need to have some sort of metal. You said tool, Steph, so I grabbed a tool. Oh, these are these. Small aluminum pieces. I think I just laid that on top is what ended up happening. Oh. Oh, can I just put them in here? Sodium aluminate. Is that what I needed? Uh-oh. Guys, I needed sodium hydroxide. Sodium aluminate and nitrogen. Oh, no. Sodium aluminate. Alright, now we need to concoct nitrogen. Oh, I need a tool to pull the vent. I don't know. Probably. That'd be my guess. Okay, there's metal. I need nitrogen. This was helium, sulfur, and zinc. Anybody know how to create nitrogen? Can try these other canisters. Incompatible elements. Try it with the sulfur. Incompatible. And then the helium. Did I try the helium already? Silicone, oxygen, and helium. Okay. We were definitely out of achievement time at this point. We've got the coolant. We just need the crystal. And I think we need to get into the door to do that, but we have to get into this. And I'm assuming part of that is going to be this, but I don't know. Tablet says there's a difference between the atoms. Well, yes, that's true. Maybe that was... Do you think maybe we use that as the key code? Because I was trying to add them up earlier to get a total number. Maybe we have to subtract them? Hmm. So this one's 3, 3, and 3. This one is 2, 2, and 4. And this one's 3, 2, and 4. If there weren't so many white ones, I would assume you just added them all together, but when I add up all the white ones, I get 11, and I need a single number to put in the... Nothing under here. They're very similar, so you need to be observant to find the differences. There are 3 of them, 1 for each atom. The DNA module has spots that light up. DNA module. DNA module. Where do you see something called a DNA module? There's 1 less of each color. There's... Yeah, this one's... So if you look at this one, like I said, this one's got 3 of every color. Whites, 2 or 4, and 1 is 3, 3's the odd one out. It could be, but, I mean, this is... The red is technically an oddball out as compared to this one, which only has 2. And as a matter of fact, the blue one here only has 2 as well. Or am I not understanding what you're saying? Alright, so if we... Yeah, I'm just not sure how you would get the code 11 in here. Maybe we're not even supposed to. Maybe I'm just not understanding exactly like I said. Sometimes I'm a little dense about science-y stuff. It never makes quite as much sense to me as it should. I was always a numbers person. Can you pin all 3? Sure, I'll pin them. I just have to be able to move them, because I don't think that helps you very much. Oh, that's right. They have things that when you put them in your inventory, they have a very specific direction. Here, let's just go ahead and pin all these and I can move them. Okay, that is... Then let's look at a clear wall. There you go. So the one in the middle, this one looks very similar to this one. This one looks very, very different. I mean, it's just still not exact because this one has... This is kind of... This one's blue here. You think 233? Well, we'll try it. We'll just carry these around right in front of our face. It'll be fun. 2, 2, 3, 3. So which one were you looking at? Before we move on, Lizard, I want to understand your logic here. Were you just looking at maybe the rows that had differences? Like... So these all have 2. Like, where did you come from on that one? I'll unpin them for well, okay, no, I'm gonna leave them up for now because I know I'm a little bit ahead of chat and I want to make sure. I have a blowtorch. I know what I'm gonna do with that. But I would be interested to understand the logic of how we got to that point. Nope, this is not what I thought it was. I wanted to blowtorch that. Man, it's behind everything. Let's move these out of the way a little bit. Three reds, 2 reds. So you went with the top one. Like the top colors. What happens if we would have gone with blue? That would have been 223 instead of 233. Eight, 10. Trying to use some of your codes here, Lizard, to see if that works in this one. Yeah, the keypad had colors. Oh, the actual number that's different than the other 2 matching ones. So... Right, that one's got 2, and this one's 3. Okay. I think I see it now. Good job, guys, because I would not have come up with that one. We would have been still standing in the room. Okay, now. Eight 810-907599119. Put that down. I don't think I need that tool. Okay, I'm trying to understand this logic now. Good grief. It's good we've got a collective logic going on here because... This room, I would be in here forever. Oh, am I looking at the wrong thing? They have it over here? Is that what you're saying, Lizard? I can't pin this. I don't think. So yes, oxygen is 8. 10 is Ne. So 90. Ninety is where? There is no 90. Oh, down here. TH. $75 and then 99. 75 is RE. And 99 is ES. So far we've got 1, 3. And 119. 6. 136. Oh, goodness. Did you guys catch how that worked? Probably you did, because you were the ones that kind of pointed me into it. Robot. Place the robot on the floor. I want to hold it in my hand. Oh, there we go. This vent's open. Oh. Okay. All right, let's use the robot. Where am I sending him? Oh, the robot yep, the robot probably does need to go through the vent. There's a code there. And a token. I think it's LO4? Whoops. Let's not drop that on the floor. Okay, so now the next question is, how do we get that thing open? Probably can't use a donut. Let's grab some of these other tools, maybe? No? I did try blowtorching the vent earlier. Unless it was... Like it doesn't lock onto anything. Maybe now it will. I hadn't actually tried turning it on before. Hold left mouse button to use. That's the wrong mouse button. Okay, now we're good. I should probably turn that off, but I just don't care enough to. Can't pick up the token. Rude. Guys, this one's a weird one. What can you see in here? Okay, so they both said LO4. Does it, if it goes out, does it push the door open? Probably not. Okay, now we probably have to... Spaceship exploding in 3, 2, 1. I sure hope not. Okay, now what do I do with it here? Can you crawl in there? I don't think so. No, you can only squat in this game. I didn't try to use the blowtorch on this vent, though. Okay. So I really could have just plopped it right in here. We didn't have to go through the vent debacle. Is there anything else I should be blowtorching before we move on from the blowtorch? Alright, so that... Is there anything in here? Nitrogen? Nitrogen? I don't know what the other one is. Oh, it's funny you just mentioned that. That's what I just did, Dan. Alright, aluminum and... What did I need for this other than the... I just need nitrogen. Okay, so let's put the other canister in here. Okay, crystal. I need this here. Then I need... I might have started this too far over. I'm not really sure. Let's clear this all out again. I might not be able to use this one. Let's get instead... one of these guys. Nope. It's gotta be this guy, right? Problem I'm running to is I need this piece. And I don't have it at the moment. I mean, I can if I do this one. Oh, maybe that'll work. And then I need this. I don't have this piece yet either. Number 1 on left. I think you might have been talking about the one that I used, maybe? So I've got this all so far. You missed this part? We got the nitrogen. I don't know I'm not sure when you jump back in, Lizard, but we got the nitrogen, so we're trying to fabricate the crystal right now. Whoops. So, is this the one you were talking about, Dan, that I should put as on the left? Like, that looks good to me, and I don't know that there's any way. One left and one right to make a full circle. Oh. Let's try that. Oh, you can't, though, because they occupy the same space. That's why I've been fighting with trying to figure out how to, like, so when I put this one in here... I would have to put this to make the additional piece that I need. But then trying to figure out how to make... Like, I don't have a wedge to go just down this way. So I kind of have to use this one to make that kind of little valley thing. Let's try this. I still need this piece. This one's killing me. Maybe that's where I should have used that. So if I use... I've only got one of those. You're killing me, game. I don't know that there's any way to make this side. So if we tried to start from the other side, I'd probably do something like this. It's kind of hard to... I would like this to be kind of straight up and down, and there's no way to drag... I've been trying to straighten it, and it's fighting me. And then if we did this, we've got that part now. So then if we put this here, and this here... Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay. Put this in a door. Where's this supposed to go? Supposed to go all the way to the top? Structural damage detected. Oh, there we go. Oh. My gosh. I get you, Dan. That one was a rough one because I kept trying to start from the one side, and it actually was easier once I tried to start from the right side. That's why they always tell you to try to things in, you know, different directions. Was that 3 rooms out of the 5-room spaceship thing? Oh, the decompression chamber. Oh my god, we've got a spacesuit. I'm so tired of remembering all those passwords, I just decided to leave myself reminders. The first digit of what I'm floating on. Standard operating temperature, last decimal digit. The second digit of what I'm floating on. Standard operating temperature, first decimal digit. Okay. There's a fuse. Alright, let's go ahead and start opening doors now. I kind of wanted to inspect first. So here's some fuses, because should I guess that this one... These fuses, do they have different numbers? I don't know. Oh, hello. Do you get a fuse? Do you get a fuse? Everybody gets a fuse. Use safety protocols. I haven't found those yet. Maintenance device listings, message logs, Nathan. I forgot it again. There are too many passwords to remember around this place, and we're not allowed to use Space Pass. Can you help me? I need to get into the locker. You know the captain said we're not supposed to send passwords via messages. It's unencrypted. So let's try this. You need to stay safe. To do that, you should probably not do the following. Barbecue s'mores. Use a spoon to unfasten screws. Open the door to air out the place. Oh, that was the maintenance panel. There's more screws in here, or fuses in here. Tool bag. We'll just take all the tools out. I don't want the bag now. Well, actually, the bag says it's a key, but... My helmet is also a key. Oh, you know what? I've probably got to put those on there, don't I? Alright. Ship terminal. Temperature is 19.54. Well, I think this said I needed the temperature. Oh, here's another tablet. Maintenance device listings, oxygen sensor. Okay. Lights, spacesuit, emergency light shutters, temperature sensor, security, systems, and exit hatch. Oh. So the exit hatch value is 25. So that is correct. That's what's in there right now. Let's pin this. I'll give you guys a chance to kind of all take a look at it because I'm going to pin it and then it's going to get small. Okay, so the oxygen sensor does get 15. The temperature sensor gets 15 as well. Okay, so far those are all correct. Oh, safety rules. You are responsible for yourself and in others in the decompression chamber. You are not trained for a job. You should not be doing it. Starting a fire in the chamber is not the best idea. Well, that said, don't make s'mores. Do not open hatch doors unless given direct orders to do so. If you're not trained at a job, do not attempt to do it anyway. Use the right tool for the right job. Sounds like Juan Cortez from Far Cry 6. Alright, so this said... Let's... Don't barbecue s'mores, don't use a spoon, and don't open the door. So don't barbecue is so don't light a fire. 3, don't use a spoon to open it, take out a screwdriver, so that'd be 8. And don't open the door. 4. 3, 8, 4. Was that this one, though? No. I thought this one's the other one. Where do we use this one, though? Maybe here? Hey, there we go. So then I can get rid of this tablet. Token. And a display. So, I think this is what we need. You see the end here? I think that's what we need to get into here. Hey, check us out. Pressure panel. And this is the first digit of what I'm floating on. Suit equipped and pressure's incorrect. Okay, so do we need any of these other tools? This one says it's a tool still. Got a lot of stuff in my inventory again that I'd like to not have if I don't need it. Okay, I do need the screwdriver, apparently. Oh, I put down the wrong tablet? Right, these are my fuses. I need to keep that one. Oh, thanks, Lizard. Just noticed that myself. But I would have been seriously questioning my sanity in a little while. Okay, so we're definitely here. Did we find anything that gives us any sort of indication? What is this thing? I think this thing gets attached to... Yeah, that gets attached to the spacesuit, as I think does that, and for sure that. X is -1 for A, and B is -1. This is A is +2. Okay, so far it's not doing anything. So is this the range we want in? That looks like that's probably what's going to happen here. Okay, so we want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on both sides. All right, so we want this. thought those were supposed to subtract 1. Okay. So I ended up with 3 and 1. So I need another one of these. Is that what I had the first time? It's not taking enough away. So this is adding 2 to A. What happens if we just... I don't assume it probably on these steps actually does anything, right? Okay, it's doing what I expect it's doing then. And we're starting at 2. That's where I'm getting stuck here. All right, so if we just take those away right at the beginning. We add 2 to A. We add 2 more to A. Then we add 3 to B and 1 to A. And another 3 to B and 1 to A. That takes you to 6, right? And then you're subtracting 1 from each? I told you, I'm not the science geek, but I'm the math geek. Alright, now what? Suit equipped. Yes, because we still need this. It's an algebra equation. It most definitely was, geeks. So we're on a ship, but I don't know... This is still fuses. The standard operating temperature last decimal. So this operating temperature, or that there's a temperature up here, which is 19.54. So standard operating temperature first decimal would be 1. And this would be 4, but what I'm floating on? Where am I getting that? I didn't miss anything, did I? I still got a bunch of fuses to use. Maybe I don't need them, I don't know, but... You saw a name of the ship outside. Stargazer 28? Oh, maybe. First digit of what I'm floating on. Can we clear this? Then the standard, the last decimal was, it was 19.54. So it would be 4, 8, and 1. $28. Oh, they said decimal digits. So we need 54, not night. I took the 1 from the very beginning. So 2, 4, 8, 5. Wow, that was convoluted. Okay, you go on there. You go on there. You go on there. You go on there. Power supply is low. Well... I mean, is that a problem? I mean, I'm only going out into space. It probably can't be an issue. It says suit equipped is full, but I don't know how to put it on. Screwdriver? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got fuses. This one's definitely burnt out. That looks like a 45. Let's put that down here, because I don't want to inadvertently reuse that. That one's 30. Here's where we probably need this, huh? So the spacesuit needs a fuse value of 90. So what is this? That one's 20. This one's 20, and this one's 20, which gets me to 40. I don't think this ever gets to 90. That's, what, 85? 40, 70, 85. $15. Do I take one of these out to put it, and then put it back in? That would be sneaky. No, it still doesn't total out, does it? It's 30, 60, 85. Maybe this doesn't come out at all? Maybe it's just deceptive in the way that it, looks like it's burnt out? That's actually at 95 right now. Let's put you down. Put a 20 in there. Or wait, no. Would have wanted this one out. So that's 85. $20, $40, $85. Oh my gosh. And I gotta get to 90. $30, $50, $70. $15, $15, $40, $15, $45. Maybe if, like, I take one of these out, you mean? Because I don't have another 15. Pressure. Maybe I can take these out. Are they needed now? 30, 20, 20, 20. I only have 3 or 2 20s, I think. This one's another 15. I'll pull them up for you in a second here. Alright, so what I have in inventory slot 1 is the what looks kind of burnt out 45 fuse. My second inventory slot, I've got 4 15s, I've got 1 30, and I've got 2 20s. I think the 45 almost has to stay in there. And it has to be coupled with one of these. That takes me to 60. That should be 90. But even if we took Lizard's way and we did the 3 15s... Emergency lights. There's a token way up in the corner. I was just looking around for any other of the, This one has to stay here. Yeah, I'm not really sure how else to do it without the 45. Unless we're, like I said, unless we're missing a sensor somewhere. Whoa! Whoa! Oh yeah, okay, so I needed those just to be able to determine some of these things, and now that I have them, I don't need them anymore. I was trying to figure out if I could get into those vents to see if maybe there was... There weren't any more in here. Okay. Let's think about this again. I need to get to 90 for the spacesuit. That would have been funny, Lizard. Yeah, the 45 has to be used. So this makes 40. And then... Okay. Dude, I'm in a spacesuit. Give me this back. Pull. We didn't have to use the 45 after all. Oh my gosh, guys. This one's been rough today. I will say it's a Sunday afternoon. I tend to, you know, be sleepy on Sunday afternoons. Maybe I'm just not thinking as clearly as I should be. I think there's one more room Spacewalk. Oh, I'm in my spacesuit. Guys, we're outside. What did that do? What? Stop that. Oh, okay. Oh, this is above my head. I see me standing there now. There's an A, B, C, D on the floor. This is a nice way to see everything. Let's turn the battery on. Oh. Okay. Alright, we need crane is operational. I don't know if that's because I just did that. Engines, power, fuel, and batteries. Fuel tank monitor. Primary tank sensor is down. Enter tank status manually. Secondary sensor readings are available on the hatch control unit. Alright, A, B, C, and D. There's a padlock down there. There's a keypad here, too. And here's a button. Note for the captain, we didn't have luck replacing this used keypad. We will replace it with a new one when we get to the base. Also, just as a reminder, the keypad still accepts passwords only in ascending order. Will, Chief Engineer. Then it looks like it's probably 2357, right? Okay. A laser source. What about this one? Not so lucky with that one, huh? Ooh. How do I disconnect the green one? It seems to not be... Okay. Now what? Did that do something fun? Three of the four lights up there are lit up. Oxygen. 3.0. Was that a... That's just a floor panel? Okay, that says the same thing. Oh, display failure. Do they get connected in the same way as the other side? Blue, red, yellow, green? Blue, red, yellow, green. Well, that was successful, I think. Yeah, we got engines power now. Now we need fuel and batteries. Good with those. This fuel thing's a disaster. Oh. That's a problem. What is this thing? a battery compartment. Do both these things require batteries? Whoops. Because my battery, this one's on the floor. Can I pick it up again? Hey, there we go. Whoops. Okay. I had a funny feeling that one was not going to be appreciated because it's... Not that one. Okay, let's put this one on the floor. Now, what do we do with you? I'm guessing there's another one of these things somewhere? Is it in the floor with A, B, C, and D? What was this thing? Laser source. It says it's a key. This is just a floor panel. Put that away. Hey. Tablet. Okay, here we go. This has to do with the floor, because the A, B, C, and D are on the floor. Hatch lock system schematics. Hatch 1 is B4. Now, what do I do with that information? Because I think I want to unlock this one. A. B4. Submit. I want B4. Use this on the second one. Will. 1531. Whoops. 1531. Did we have a 4-digit code yet? Oh, B04. That's why. Some slots allow you to rotate them with space. What if I put one of these? I can't put one there. Not really quite sure where I'm trying to get power to be honest. All right, and then to get that bottom hatch, we need C6. Oh, this has extra pieces. Don't blow us up, please. Okay, so only some slots. Oh, it did, that's right, it did say some slots. So I have to try to check. There we go. Otherwise, it just pops it up in front of you. So it's unfortunate that that's the same key as what is used. Oh, that's to swap it out. Yeah, I should be able to rotate, except that it's the same. It's not allowing me to rotate these? Oh, once they're in, I can. Okay. So that was the difference. Where exactly are we sending this to? Anybody have any ideas? I mean, we obviously want to get some sort of power to there, but where's it coming from? There we go. I don't want to rotate that one, but... Right, put it in first. Then rotate. I'm not really sure why I angled that one necessarily. I wouldn't have needed to. Is this just get... You can't get... Well, you can get power the whole way around. Maybe. Ugh. Let's just try doing this without angling, because I lost some extra pieces there because of it. Then this one would have to go... Looks like this bottom row's fine. Where's my trash can? We had one somewhere, I thought. Oh, here it is. So, Dan, does this make sense to you? We don't want to go over here because this pipe is broken. But I'm not quite sure where we want to go. I have a feeling I'm going to need a T-tube. Maybe. You mean to, like, link it up back to here? Let's look at this thing again. Can you go straight across? I can, but it doesn't seem to do anything. These pieces also look weird because they're like golden pipe. They're not red pipe. From secondary tank to both batteries. Maybe, Lizard, that might... Maybe that's what we're trying to accomplish here. So let's... I actually wanted that there. Or no, I don't. Okay, now I'm out of straight pieces, but I think I put some in here. Oh, I took them out. I'm out of straight pieces. Now what do I do? Get creative. Now the problem is we don't really have anything with this yet. Enter tank status manually. Oh, that's right. These aren't tanks. These are batteries. These aren't fuel tanks. So can we see the fuel tank status from up here? Try an elbow in the middle of A. Oh, you're right. I kind of disconnected that, didn't I? I disconnected this one, so if we're trying to get it over here... But if that's the case, kind of what Lizard said is correct. We're gonna need a T-pipe. I'm assuming I cannot just use this with just the bad compartment removed. I could at least get it out of my way. That would be helpful. Yeah, that didn't work. Turn towards C. So you would probably want me to replace this, right? Like this? Is that what you're thinking, Dan? There's a token I didn't see before. Can't get to it for some reason. It's fine. So what else does this thing tell us? Oh, it tells us how to unlock these other things. So, for instance, let's do D10. Oh, you can unlock those. Fuel, batteries. Yeah, we know that's a debacle. Total fuel weight, 12T. Is that what goes in here? O, I, X, and N. So this is 6. This is what, 4? So it'd be 4, 6, and 2? Wish I would have seen that a little earlier. What did that do? Did that open some? It's running the fuel through. And it's even going the direction that you said, Dan. But my fuel is still bad. Why is that false? I still have one keypad locked? Oh, you're right, I do. Forgot about that. Did we find a code for this anywhere? So I've got this guy, which is a laser source. I don't know where it goes. And then I got a bunch of extra pipes. Oh, right. 1531. Well, wait, is this a... Okay. Hey, look, a T-pipe. Dirty, rotten lizard, being right and everything. Hey, our fuel's online. Now, last thing is this confounded battery. Alright guys, laser sensor. Is there a laser anywhere? There's an achievement clock that shows we are not going to make that. Hey, it's upright this time. Oh. Son of a gun. Lizard. Did we just take off? What's happening? I thought that was the hint thingy. How do I get out? Because it hasn't let me out yet. Yeah, these are just the floor hatches. How do we open the door? Oh. Sneaky jerks. Is that a code? If it is, there's one on each side. Is there a lever? Did I miss it? Where do you see a lever? Geeks. Oh, this one? Yeah, that one makes sense. Fine, everyone. There's a lever. Oh my gosh. That one took a while. Oh my gosh. Although I do say that actually, I think, took us about the same amount of time that it took us to do Edgewood Mansion. Pull the lever! I pulled the lever. I did now, anyway. I did not initially. Sorry about that. I forgot there was a lever. The music went all happy, and I just thought the door was going to pop right open. Anyway. I see you guys are catching up in chat now. I still got people posting and pull the lever! My bad. Alright, guys. Well, I have 2 left to do. We've got the Labyrinth of Egypt and Omega Corporation, which I'm really excited about. I might try to schedule that one for tomorrow. Like I said, I've got some time off tomorrow and some time off on Tuesday, and maybe we'll try to tackle these things the next 2 days, and then we'll be finished with these, and then we'll have to decide if we want to do some community rooms, or I didn't mention I checked into this this game maker here, Pine Studio. Pine Studio, actually, this seems to be their forte, is they create games that are puzzle-based. So they've got one that's a throwback to the old Myst game. And when I say Myst, I'm not talking about the Myst that has, like, the zombies in it, like today, the M-I-S-T. It's back to the old Myst game, the M-Y-S-T, that I used to love playing when I was younger. So they've got some puzzles and stuff like that. Next. You say next, Steph. We're gonna have purple hair. And blue skin. And a blue hat to go with it. It's gonna be awesome. I mean, I actually have some more time, but I wasn't sure at what point our brains get fried. I was kind of thinking that probably that one room was probably going to be enough for today. And we probably actually should. Just because, like I said, my brain is a little bit fried after. That was, it's like Lizard said, that was a lot of chemistry in space. So, we'll jump back in tomorrow. It'll be later in the afternoon, so everybody should probably be around if you want to hop in, so. Alrighty. Well, we will jump back in then tomorrow. Like I said, I'll try to find a time. It might be sometime around like, 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern Standard. Probably would work best for me. I've got to take one of my dogs to the vet in the early afternoon. But, all right, guys. Well, I am going to then call this one here. So I'm going to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and comment. And then I will catch you guys next time, hopefully, in our next level of escape room. Have a good day, guys.